This is a true story of two nations, shaped by the same sea, the same weather, and the same energy beneath the waves, yet led down two very different paths. Scotland and Norway are nations of similar size, rich in natural resources, engineering talent, and energy potential. Both were given a once-in-a-century opportunity. Yet the choices made about how that wealth is managed by Westminster in the UK and via self-government in Norway have led us down very different paths. North Sea oil was discovered in Scotland's waters. Despite promises of prosperity, the Westminster government allowed private companies to control Scotland's oil wealth, directing profits and taxes south of the border. In a report from 1974, economist Gavin McCrone predicted oil wealth could make Scotland one of Europe's richest countries. Westminster governments chose to suppress this information, keeping Scotland's true potential hidden away from the public. Across the North Sea, Norway also discovered oil. They nationalised the resource, created a state-owned oil company, and ensured profits benefited their citizens, not just private firms. When Thatcher came to power, the UK was rich from Scotland's North Sea oil. But rather than save it for the future, her government rolled out tax cuts to the wealthy and privatised public assets. Scotland's potential had been squandered. In the 90s, Norway created an oil fund, investing the profits to fund schools, healthcare, pensions and jobs long after the oil is gone. By the 2000s, Scotland was well on the path of devolution, but decision-making on energy was reserved to Westminster. The windfall from Scotland's oil was frittered away on day-to-day spending. Norway, on the other hand, grew their fund into one of the world's largest, investing billions to support public services and ensure shared prosperity for future generations. Thanks to Scottish Government support for renewables, Scotland generates more green electricity than it uses. However, despite being one of Europe's most energy-rich nations, Scottish families face some of Europe's highest energy bills. Westminster decisions continue to keep prices high and divert profits elsewhere.
In the 1970s, the SNP ran the It's Scotland's Oil campaign. The premise was simple. The vast oil wealth being drawn from Scotland's waters should benefit the people of Scotland. It was a warning that if control over those resources stayed in Westminster's hands, Scotland would miss the chance to build lasting prosperity. Half a century on, that warning has proved true. While Norway used its oil revenues to create the world's largest sovereign wealth fund, investing in public services, renewables and future generations, Westminster squandered Scotland's share, leaving communities without the long-term benefits that energy wealth should have brought. Now, history risks repeating itself. Scotland once again stands at the heart of a new energy revolution, this time in renewables. We generate more clean electricity than we consume, yet pay some of the highest energy bills in Europe. The lesson is clear. When decisions are made in Westminster, Scotland's resources work for others. When decisions are made here in Scotland, they can work for us. With independence, we can lower household energy bills by over a third. We can enshrine communities with a right to up to 20% of ownership of onshore wind projects. And we can create energy savings for businesses of at least 1/3, increasing competitiveness and making Scotland an even more attractive location for investment. Two nations, one resource, two different choices. Norway's future was built with its own hands, and Scotland's can be too. You just need to vote for it. It's time for a fresh start with lower energy bills. It's time to vote SNP.